Welcome back to the Knowledge Boys podcast with me and...
Me again.
He's back from Wales. How was Wales?
I got a cold in Wales.
No, that's depressing.
No, it's actually really nice as well.
Yeah, but the cold bit's sad.
Oh yeah, I had to spend an entire day while everyone else started off and did everything, and I was just inside.
Oh, right. Oh.
But I was playing Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 all day, so...
You've also played FIFA 13.
Every cloud.
Yeah. Had an Xbox 360 there, didn't it?
No, PS3.
Oh, wow. I do apologise.
Well, there is a difference.
Yeah, there is. Can you go back to Wales, please? I got much less jip off Neve. Neve is here today, but she's currently just sat with headphones on. You don't have to pause what you're watching, Neve. It's fine. You don't have to speak. Just wave at us.
You can speak.
She waved.
Do you want to speak?
No. She spoke enough last week. She was mean to me and everything, Dylan.
I won't know. I didn't watch it.
Dylan didn't listen to it anyway.
Not gonna lie.
Nice that of him, wasn't it, Neve? Don't speak.
It's nice that one of the stars of the podcast didn't even watch it.
Yeah, and it's late out today.
Whenever you're today.
Yeah. Today late. Dylan's sorry.
I'm not.
Anyway, yeah. So I haven't actually spoken to Dylan properly since you got back from Wales.
Well,
Dylan spoke to me.
You were being a miserable twat.
I wasn't being miserable. I was sleepy and working.
No,
I was being miserable and having a job.
No, and then after work, when we came round and you went, alright, bye.
Yes, I told you I was going to do that.
And then didn't speak for the rest of the night to any one of us.
Yes. It's not like we all live in the same room. I'd like to point that out. Then it's weird. Then I'm being grumpy.
Yeah.
If you sat with me and I'm just there looking at you, saying nothing, just with this look on my face. The smirk's there as well.
Maniacal smirk.
Maniacal smirk. Yeah. Yeah. So you had a nice time in Wales.
It was good.
Yeah. Did you plug his YouTube channel when you're in Wales? Or
I
oh no,
think
you
I did.
didn't. No, you wrote sub to Will and E. You
No, I
didn't.
did. I plugged it.
Did you?
Yeah.
In the Sea Zoo.
Not in the Sea Zoo, but I put it on my Snapchat and
That's
on
not good
on
enough.
Instagram story.
No, Dylan. Wales needs to know. Tap into that Welsh audience.
Put a kiss on the end of it as well.
You're gay.
On the subtitle,
Jesus Christ. I took a cock this morning and that's the gayest thing I've heard all day. Anyway, I didn't. I'll live a lonely life. Anyway, so Dylan's going to kick us off. We're going to be talking a little bit about Fallout 76 because this is obviously.
And it has to be a little bit because we don't know much about
no,
it. Yet.
No one knows. I mean, we know literally nothing.
I've had to go on IGN and they don't even have much.
Fucking hell.
Oof.
Bloody hell. When did this trailer drop? The teaser? for
About
Fallout?
5 days ago now.
Right, do you want to give your reaction to the trailer?
Not particular.
Right, well that's nice. I'll give mine. It's about 30 seconds long. No idea what's really happening. It takes place in the DC area, you told me. Which makes sense when you see there's a TV clip of the president talking to people.
Yeah.
Outside Vault 76.
Yeah.
It looks alright.
It looks pretty ominous because you've got your country roads and everything's all patriotic, but everything's silent and no one's there.
Yeah.
And there's the "you are invited" when they're on about rebuilding the world.
Mm-hmm. So you're invited to rebuild the world.
Yeah, after they exploded it.
Yeah.
With all the nukes.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so it's set in 2076, which is about 200 years before Fallout 4.
Okay.
It's kind of taking the route of New Vegas as well, as in it's a spin-off. It's not part of the main storyline, obviously, because it's 2 years previous to the latest one.
What is the main storyline? Because aren't they all different?
I don't know.
They're all different characters.
They are in chronological order, in fairness, apart from New Vegas in 76.
Oh, is that it?
I think that must be it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it doesn't... See, Fallout 3 is also in DC, but it's not the same map. Don't know why. Probably... It's different years.
Changed.
Yeah. Changed in Fallout 3.
Done a bit of building work.
Hang on. I've just read something important here.
Oh.
Yeah.
Go on. Don't just read it.
No, you fill a void. I'm reading.
Fill a void, alright.
I'm reading. I can't read it word for word.
I'm going to scat for the next 3.5 minutes. Skibidi bop. Skibidoo. Skibidi bop. Skibidi.
Right, so apparently there's going to be no super mutants in 76.
Okay. So they haven't had time to develop.
Well, no, because the first Fallout
It did have super
had a
mutant.
mutant named Richard Gray, open brackets, the Master, close brackets.
Big boy Rich.
Yeah.
This podcast is really
See,
good.
this is what I mean, though. There's very little about it, so that's pretty much it. Apparently, like, the first one had this, but he hasn't had chance to start experimenting, so there's no super mutants. And that's
right.
pretty much all we know, other than the year, You Must Rebuild,
Mm-hmm.
DC, ominousness, and it's a Fallout game.
So it's going to be...
Should be pretty good.
Yeah.
If it's following New Vegas, which is one of the best ones,
It's the best one.
then it should be pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
I've got the years, though, for it.
I've only played 2 Fallout games, sorry.
So the first Fallout,
yeah.
set in 2161.
Yeah.
And the second one, 2241.
Oh, big jump.
Yeah. 3, 2277, so not so far. New Vegas, 2281. And 4, 2287.
Yeah.
Whereas
Cool.
76 is 2076.
Yeah, right. But when did all of the war happen? When did that take place in the Fallout lore? When did war happen? Do a Google.
I found that out as well.
When then? Don't keep it to yourself, Dylan.
I'll find it again.
He's got to find it again. Skibidi-ba-da-ba-da-boop. Skibidi-dow. Skibidi-doo-ba-doo-ba. Doobidi-ba.
Why don't IGN have it?
Ba-da-boo-ba.
Grr.
Skibidi-ba-da-ba-da-boop. Skibidi-dow. Shabba-da.
Cute.
Skibidi-ba-da-ba-ba-ba-da-boop. Skibidi. Scoop, skip it.
Right, so the Great War actually started on October 23rd, 2077.
Ooh. So it's happening in 2076, before the Great War starts.
Yeah, but we're still in a nuclear fallout.
Because they're the people testing to see if it works.
I don't know.
By the sounds of it, that's what it's going to be. So what do you think the game's going to be then? Do you think it's going to be that?
What, avoiding people trying to explode you?
No, I literally didn't say that. It's like you're just pretending I said it for your own gain, Dylan. No, as in like it's going to be like people testing out.
I've no idea, but
works.
What I would say from it is that the weapons aren't going to be as fleshed out. The Pit Boys aren't going to be as fleshed out. It's all going to look a bit Halo Reachy.
Leave Halo Reach alone.
No, I like Halo Reach.
Good. It's brilliant.
But you can see the technological advancements. Is my point. I don't know.
Alright, fair enough. Might be good. Who knows? Let's hope it is.
It will be good. Hopefully it's more
Do it's
entertaining
sort
than
of. I think it's going to be like, if they do it, I think it's going to follow like the same, like with the Mars missions, to test people to see if they can live together in Mars. They've made a habitat of NASA, and it's not obviously on Mars. We're not there yet, but it's in like the desert somewhere, or like in a NASA testing facility near a desert.
So they're going to test people from the vaults.
Yes.
In this nuclear fallout zone.
I don't think they're going to... They might. Oh, yeah, because the government's proper fucking shady, isn't it, in Fallout? Yeah, so they're probably going to do tests. Yeah, because wasn't there, like, some vaults where, like, they did perform experiments inside and people... Yeah.
I love the law.
Maybe...
I don't know all of it, but some of the stuff's proper juicy.
Or maybe they just test it... some of that... Hi, can I have 2 slices of juicy law, please?
Deep fried law.
Okay. Yeah, I think because NASA are doing this thing where like they're just seeing if people can live in such close proximity to each other. Like it's genuinely like a small space, like 20 feet by 20 feet. These people are living in.
That's what I think that'd be cool.
So literally the size of this room. No, with 8 of you in there. 8 of you, and you live, eat, shit, sleep in that room.
And you're in a nuclear fallout zone in this game.
Yeah.
Radiation. And you're the guinea pigs to see if you're going to die or kill each other. Yeah. That could be cool.
Yeah, I think that's what they're going to do. I hope they go down
Unless
that
they do it where there's an opening cutscene where they all go manually, you have to kill them all, and then bang, you're in the game, let's go. Because that wouldn't be that good.
No, but then again, do you want to be trapped in a bunker doing medial tasks like hoovering?
Well, no, but you can use that as your tutorial.
Will you hoover my bunker?
No,
it's essentially the big part of the game.
No.
I wasn't asking you, just someone might ask you in the game. Would you hoover someone's bunker?
No.
Would
Unless
you
they paid me.
Would you hoover your own bunker?
As long as I'd hoover my own bunker.
Dylan, how many times a year do you hoover your bunker?
Several.
7. Wow.
Not more than 7.
Nah.
Several means more than 7.
Yeah, I know it does, but I only learnt that when I was like too old for that to be knowledge.
16.
No, I was 17 actually.
Wow.
Yeah.
8,000 years ago.
Was I 17 that long ago?
Yeah. You're immortal now.
Oh, cool.
No, you have to watch everyone you know die in front of you.
I don't know anyone. Who are you? I'm the guy from Scrubs. I'm Johnny the tackling Alzheimer's patient.
Who am I?
Love it. Yeah. The Mars thing's really cool though. What they're doing. Just quick side note on the Mars thing. And everyone
Is it?
Yeah, because everyone had to take in one item that they could do.
Vibrator.
No.
Condom.
Well, yeah, you can, but you can literally take in anything you want from the outside world so it feels like home. And this is what people are going to do.
The condom wrapper. This is home.
Yeah, just sat there smiling, staring.
I miss my wife.
Yeah. This wall isn't as fun to have sex with. Anyway, yeah. So no one's fucking walls. I mean, I hope not. Anyway, and one person, right? You've got to just think that everyone hates them. So people took in like a book or a collection of books. Some people took like literally just a poster. Don't know why.
Entire works of Darwin.
Could be. I mean, you don't have a lot of room, so probably not. But maybe on a Kindle.
You got to learn that Darwinism.
You could maybe download them on a Kindle, then go to Mars. But yeah, let's say they've done that on a Kindle.
Study evolution.
Yeah. And then some people have maybe taken a Nintendo DS or something. One woman, right, and this is not a word of a lie.
A Nintendo DS.
Well, you could. Sorry, 3DS. Nintendo sponsor. Take a Switch. Yeah, only the portable bits though. And I don't know how many USBs you've got. Anyway, this woman took in a didgeridoo, right?
Because of course.
Now, how much would you fucking hate that asshole? You're stuck in a room for a year. They're doing this for 9 months, by the way. Yeah, exactly. Doing that for 3 seconds, I'm already annoyed with you. And you're next to a woman who's not. And by the way, she can't play it. She's learning to play it. Not even a professional. Yeah. You're not. So if you're like, oh, fair enough. At least it's a professional vuvuzeler. Or didgeridoer.
What are you going to do for 9 months in a room with 8 other people?
Play a didgeridoo.
Play the didgeridoo.
But don't worry, I haven't done it before.
Play the recorder.
Yeah. They're doing 3 blind mice on the didgeridoo on fake Mars. And they can't leave it because they can leave in the spacesuits, but the only time they can sit and not have any like spacesuits on and actually be like, you know, in breathable air is in this room with 7 other people, and one of them's playing a didgeridoo for 9 months. And you'd hope by the end of it should have learnt something good. Maybe Kumbaya or something.
Can you play Kumbaya on the didgeridoo?
Yes, anything's possible if you haven't. If you've been doing something for 9 months every day, and that thing is a didgeridoo, probably.
Someone signs up afterwards. Someone's taking a didgeridoo. Oh, I'm going to take a knife with me.
Yeah. I'm going to take a grenade and take us all down with the bastard. Yeah. So anyway, slight side note there. So, don't take one of those to Mars. Yeah.
Didgeridoo fuck.
Alright, whoa, Dylan. Less of that, please. Oh, Mufasa has joined us. Neve's just undone a hair bun thing. And she's going to chop it all off. She's going to go full Britney. Okay. Calm down. Okay, right, that's nice.
Britney Spears as a conspiracy theory?
Yeah, that she's secret, that she's still bald.
That's where she shaved her head.
No, she had a mental breakdown, Neve.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, okay. Right, that's enough from Neve. Thank you from
Neve's had a mental breakdown.
From batshit insane corner today. Thank you, Neve Lomas. Speaking of Mufasa, The Lion King comes out this summer. And do you know what else comes out this summer? Other films. We're going to talk about some of the box office releases in June. That was a fucking stretch. We're going to talk about some of the big films. We're going to talk
about those straws that you're clutching on.
No, Dylan, they're all we have. we're going to talk about the box office films that are coming out and the indie scene movies, and which indie scene film we think is going to steal the show this summer, because there's only ever one that does. The rest have met no money.
Cool.
Yeah. My ambition is to be one of them indie film directors, by the way, who makes like no money, but all the critics love him. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. You know, like you write something that makes people think, but it's like 5 hours long. And
I hate stuff.
And only people at Cannes like it. Only people like me want to watch it. It's brilliant.
You've never been to France.
No.
You can't go to Cannes, can you?
Not yet.
With Cannes, you can.
Anyway, so the big film, the three we've seen as the big box office films that are coming out in June are Jurassic World, Fallen Kingdom, because we all can't wait to see that.
Skyscraper and all, with Dwayne in it.
Oh yeah.
Dwayne the Pebble Johnson.
Yeah. Dwayne Marble Boy Johnson.
Jiminy Cricket.
Jiminy Cricket Pebbleman. Carl Gravel. Anyway, the other one is a Night School. Then there's Dylan stopped throwing things. And then there's Ocean's 8. And all three of these films have something in common. We are not looking forward to them.
They're probably going to be drivel.
Yeah.
So one's got Sandra Bullock in it, which could be okay.
The cast is brilliant for Ocean's 8, but we'll get to that one in a jiffy. First we'll talk about Jurassic World. We've already talked a little bit. Well, I have moaned the fact that Chris Pratt literally runs through a chloroplastic floor, which is the thing that, you know, melts you before the lava does. But Chris Pratt can run through it because of the buff abs, apparently.
He can do what he wants.
Bull to the shit. Anyway.
He's Star-Lord.
I just love it that there's literally a scene where he is running
in lava.
Full Tom Cruise, straight-backed, weird arm pincery movement thing.
Platform shoes.
Yeah, it's platform shoes to make him 8'3", because little Tom Cruise.
Or a motorbike.
Yeah, true. No motorbike on the scenes we've seen, but we have got more plot details.
Ooh, I don't know any of them.
Right, basically, the plot details is there is one. Is there? Yes, Jeff Goldblum's back in it, and you're worried because you don't trust him, and I don't know why.
He has an untrustworthy face.
So Jeff Goldblum says things in a court.
Goes, life finds a way.
Because it does, Dylan.
He did it.
He didn't do it.
He killed Michael Jackson.
Jeff Goldblum did not kill Michael Jackson.
Allegedly.
No, he didn't. Stop it.
Maeve's loving this.
Stop making... Shush.
What about Jeff Goldblum killing Michael Jackson?
No, who killed Michael Jackson?
Doctor did it.
The Doctor. Everyone knows.
Yeah, Tennant. Got my eyes on you.
Stop it. Anyway. Stop. Knees laying on the floor. She's going full Britney. She's having a... Oh, yep, she's shaving her head. Anyway, so Jurassic World, they've made a new dinosaur, because we all liked it when they did that in the last one. No, we didn't. We wanted a T-Rex.
I didn't watch the last one.
Wasn't very good. I went to go see it on my 16th birthday.
Well, that's unfortunate.
With my cousin. We had me and Big Stephen. Big up, Stephen. Had Nando's. He's not Australian. Or whatever the fuck that was. We had a Nando's and watched it, and it was alright. Solid 6.5 out of 10. It was a perfectly workable film, and it worked. There were no big plot holes, apart from the whole one of bringing dinosaurs back from the dead.
Yeah, but life finds a way.
Stop it, Jeff. So Jeff Goldblum on the trailer says they were here before us. Long pause.
After us if we're not careful, or something along those lines.
And they'll be here after us if we don't. If we continue. And you're like, ooh. Basically, they get Blue's DNA, which is Chris Pratt's raptor friend that runs alongside him.
Gone, stop fucking about with dinosaurs or they're going to eat us.
Yeah, and then people go, okay. And so they go to the island.
Yeah, okay there, Jeff.
Yeah, okay there, Jeff.
You
just sit there. This doesn't concern you.
You sit there in your chair with your open shirt.
And then, for some reason, people want to buy them as pets.
Can we put that in the description?
Put what in the thing?
A link to a JPEG of that picture of Jeff Goldblum.
Of what picture of Jeff Goldblum? Find me the picture whilst I talk. Anyway, and I'm just waffling now, for fuck's sake. So they make this new dinosaur, and where do they do this auction, Dylan? Where would be a sensible place to have a giant dinosaur for an auction?
Marrakesh.
No, not Marrakesh. That's busy.
Tehran.
Somewhere that's empty. I'm thinking.
Siberia.
Yes, Siberia. Some tons of places around for the pit. I'll try work it into the thumbnail. It's the one of him topless, sexy Jeff Goldblum, essentially.
So no.
Sexy Goldblum. Sorry. Hang on, moist Goldblum. Hi, can I have 2 slices of moist Goldblum, please? Yeah. So they do this giant monster creation auction for rich people. Like just outside of LA or something, because why the
just on Hollywood Boulevard? Look, it's a dinosaur.
Yeah. Basically, you know, in like Jurassic. Did you ever see Jurassic World 2?
What is this? 2's out.
No, have you ever seen it? As in the original Jurassic?
Oh, Jurassic Park 2.
Jurassic Park, yeah. Jurassic Park 2.
That.
Yeah, when it turns out they're stealing the dinosaurs.
Yeah.
They're basically doing that again, only all of the dinosaurs will basically die in a volcano, I'm pretty sure of. And we also know Chris Pratt does survive the volcano because he's, for some reason...
Because he's the main character.
Yeah, pretty much he's waddling around in like, I think it's like San Francisco or LA, somewhere very busy, very dense place. Dense for
like
people.
My head.
Yes, still correct. And then this dinosaur goes to kill a small child, it's like a raptor but very mean.
And then Chris Pratt tells it to do one.
Yeah, and then Chris Pratt with his very nice raptor friend
tells it to do
fight crime. Yeah, basically. The T-Rex also shows up.
That's the plot.
Yeah, do you know the T-Rex from the first one that saves them all? He goes. At the end,
yeah,
goes roar. That's in it again.
It
doing
says
the
raw XD and winks.
Yes, it is an emo child from 2006. Yeah. So, how do you think this film's going to be?
Paw.
I think it's going to be so
piss poor.
It's going to be very forgettable. It's going to be another forgettable action movie, just like the Expendables sequels.
I liked the first one. Because they didn't take it seriously.
They are bad films, but they are good films.
They're bad films, but they know they are, and that's what
they're
makes
entertaining.
them good. Because they know it's a shit film. That's the point of
Apart from the third one, that's just not good at all.
I've seen...
Ronda Rousey's in that one.
Yeah.
She's not bad in it, but all of the young people hate the old people because there's a generation gap and they don't understand each other. So Jason Statham throws a knife at one of them in a non-threatening way and says, "You'll need that," and smiles. It's supposed to be menacing, but it's kind of like that white guy smile you do when people walk past you, Alright.
Just goes, "You're welcome."
Yeah. So anyway, that happens.
Night School. Jason Statham.
Night School is another Kevin Hart film. We have quite a problem with these sorts of films because it's just Kevin Hart rambling.
Yeah, he used to be funny.
Yeah, he's not funny anymore. I didn't even like his last stand-up special.
I haven't seen it.
It's not very good, if I'm honest with you.
Last one I laughed at was the one everyone knows. My mom told me to tell you. That one.
Say it with your chest. That one. Yeah.
Yeah. Want to go night? Yeah, no, we can't say that.
You don't say the N word.
I was going to say I want to go night and then do it, but they were like, no. Because in case I trip up, I'm just not going to.
And I can't. And I'm not a good editor to bleep this.
And I'm not good enough at saying words to automatically stop saying it. If my mind goes there, I'm probably going to say it.
Yeah. Well, you stopped yourself, so that's good. It's basically Kevin Hart loses his job and can't get another one because he never got his high school diploma. So he goes back to school.
You know, like every film ever that's like loosely comedic.
Yeah.
There's too many films that have done that.
There's someone losing the job.
There's a Melissa McCarthy one where she does just that.
No, she goes back to college because she needs to finish her degree. But I see what you mean. Yeah.
No, she breaks up with her husband.
They all have a life-altering event and then have to, and then
go back to college or school or whatever. It's
to
always
learn.
the same.
Stay in school, kids.
And it's shit.
Unless Kevin Hart's there.
It's shit.
Leave. Yeah. Then we've got Ocean's 8, which I hope is good. I
like Ocean's 11.
I do. Ocean's 12
was reboot.
Ocean 12 was a film they made, and Ocean's 13 was all right. It worked, and people acted.
Only seen 11.
That's the best one. Obviously, the original the original was the Pack film from like the 50s, wasn't it?
Yeah,
With,
but I
like,
haven't seen
Sinatra, Sammy Davis Jr. That's good. I like that one. That's I'd say it's just as good as the Ocean's 11 with George Clooney. And now they're doing Ocean's 8 because apparently 11 women in a room is too difficult to put together. And then boo! Ouch. As in, like, I don't get it. I don't get why it's 8. Like, I genuinely don't. Like, surely 11 would have worked.
We don't want 8 women on our film.
Or maybe they just thought these 8 would have been very good for this film, and then one of them dropped out and they said Rihanna and these 7 will work in this film.
That's Sandra Bullock.
Yeah, I know, but I'm saying Rihanna is the crap one they've just chucked in because she can't act, because we've all seen Battleship and it is fucking rubbish.
She's in something else as well recently.
It was that the crap time traveling Disney one that everyone hated.
Yeah, that's one.
Wrinkle in Time. Yeah. So she's only been in critical and box office failures, so this is a great start. And she's playing the tech one. She's playing the tech lady.
I mean, she's in. Is she in Valerian?
Yeah.
She's in Valerian. She's in Home. She's the last in Home. That shit as well.
I haven't seen it. Anyway, Ocean's 8. It's got a very good cast. Sandra Bullock and shit. How have I forgotten her name?
I'm on IMDb.
She's incredibly talented. What is wrong with me?
Ocean's 8.
Thank you, sir.
Kate Blanchett. Anne Hathaway.
Yes. Read out the names.
Mindy Kaling. Kaching. I don't know who she is.
Right.
Honestly.
Yeah. Let's have a look.
She's in Inside. Oh, she's disgusting Inside Out.
Let's have a gander.
She's in.
No, can I see your face, please?
She was in The Office. She's in Wreck-It Ralph as well.
Oh yeah, I know Mindy. Yeah. She was on the Mindy Show as well. Quite funny.
She was also in A Wrinkle in Time, but we won't talk about that.
No, that was a bad film.
But yeah, decent cast.
Yeah.
I like the cast.
Who's the director?
The director, Gary Ross. Filmography, Hunger Games. Did Big, Tom Hanks.
Right. So everyone attached to the project seems to be qualified for the job, apart from Rihanna. Not hating on singers trying to become actors/actresses. Justin Timberlake did a very good job of it, I felt.
It's just Rihanna.
Yeah, I don't particularly think I don't really like her music much, but I think she's got a good voice.
I don't mind her music. I don't like it. Her old stuff's better.
We miss the old Rihanna.
The old Riri. She did Umbrella and Shut Up and Drive.
Under My Umbrella.
Ella.
Nah, there we go. That's pretty much okay, Neve. Neve thinks she's funny. Anyway, yeah, so out of them 3, hopefully Ocean's 8 will make the most money. I can guarantee Ocean's 8 will make the least amount of money out of all of those 3.
I'm sure they'll get a decent
Jurassic World will make lots and lots of money. Lots of that sweet moolah. Night School, it's got Kevin Hart in it.
Skyscraper
will make lots of money because it's Dwayne Johnson running around
in fire.
And
the same clothes. A grey t-shirt with black trousers.
Basically, if you don't want to go see this film, do you remember San Andreas?
No,
right.
Because no one does. Do you remember anything The Rock's ever been in?
Yeah, but that San Andreas was the one that sort of kicked off this. Dwayne Johnson rescues people from bad things.
Yes, but
now he's been 2 of them.
No, neither do I. Let's carry on.
Oh, well, yeah, true. I mean, I remember small parts, not major plot details. I didn't really have any.
When that helicopter crashes down the cliff.
That bit's cool.
And you know,
and then when they go up a giant wave in a tiny boat, that was entertaining.
And you know, when they're in an earthquake, so what do? You go to the top of a multi-story car park.
Yes.
No, go to the bottom and leave.
No. Go to the bottom, you get killed by the car park. That was the film's logic.
No, you just leave, don't you? You don't just stand at the top waiting for it to fall.
Yeah, and so in Jurassic World, it's got, you know, Bryce Dallas Howard in and Chris Pratt, and it's a Jurassic Park film. Like, it's gonna make a lot of money. People like dinosaurs. People will take their children to this. They'll be so.
I don't think they'll take the children to it.
I saw Jurassic Park as a kid.
Yeah, but that went out in cinema when we were alive.
No, but kids like dinosaurs traditionally.
Yeah, but if it's a 12, then they're not going to let an 8-year-old in. The cinema aren't going to let them in.
Yeah, but it's probably going to be like a 12A or some shit. And like, I mean, children. If you take your kids, like, you can take a 12-year-old. But anyway, people will want to go see this film because it's...
Wait till it comes out on VD.
Yeah, VD. When
It'll go straight to video.
What was that like?
I don't know.
Yeah, so Ocean's 8, which actually looks fairly promising. Nah. Probably not going to get a lot. Oh,
I'll go see it though.
I kind of think it's going to be bad, but it looks promising.
I want to go see it.
Have you seen the trailer?
No.
That's why you want to see it, because the trailer makes it look rubbish. It's Debbie Ocean, this Sandra Bullock. She's the sister of Danny Ocean.
Right. It just sounds
And
like
James
a porn star's name,
And James Corden's in it.
Why is he in it?
Because he's like shit in a field. He's fucking everywhere. YouTube always there. Cinema always there.
Yeah, he's in that new Peter Rabbit.
And it's fucking wank. Anyway, the indie scene is something that I like to do a little chat about.
You'll have to lead on that one out so you know what's written down on your thing.
3 films that I'm very excited for this summer. One of them is out already. The others come out a day after this comes up, and we're recording it live. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. The other one is called Hereditary. The one I think is going to steal the show is Hereditary. I will get to that why. Why that is. No, I will get to that. Why.
And then instead of going Hereditary, the one I think is gonna do well. Hereditary.
That one's good. Anyway,
which one's good?
The first one. This one, which is Double Lover, you smart ass prick. So, it comes out on the 1st of June. It is an incredibly creepy movie, which a lot of good indies are, hence why I could make one, because I'm an incredibly creepy man. Anyway,
I can vouch.
Thank you, Dylan. So, are you ready? This is from Wired. Very, very good. If you're actually going to try and get anything off of Wired, Dylan's doing some cocaine, because I said Wired and he's funny. I'll leave a link to the website with all of these films on in the description. It is a kinked up thriller, which has me written all over it. It sounds like someone's done my Tinder bio.
Right, don't flatter yourself.
What, kinked up thriller?
Yeah.
How's kinked up flattering?
Thrilling.
I know, as in thriller, as in I'm kinky and frightening people. Anyway, it's a story of Chloe, who is a young woman. She falls in love with her psychoanalyst Paul. Now, me and you both know Paul, and we know 3 Pauls. We are both picturing the same one in this creepy, kinky film.
We know 3 Pauls.
Yes.
Do it.
2 fathers. Neville's dad, Tom's dad.
Oh yeah.
Little.
So's little Paul.
Big. No, it's Big Paul, Medium Paul, Little Paul.
That's our Medium Paul.
Medium Paul.
About you.
And we were both thinking of Little Paul as soon as I said kicked up thriller and then said someone called Paul. We all thought Little Paul. Shout out Little Paul. Lil P, you're
That's just weird.
Don't think of your own dad, Neve, when we say kinked up thriller.
You lot, so that's what I thought.
The context.
You're not thinking of my dad all the time.
Okay,
No,
we
we
don't.
We try and think about your dad as little as possible.
Neve, we don't think about your dad. Only when night when I'm hard. So let's continue. Anyway, oh God, Jane watches this. Oh no! For those of you who don't know, Paul's wife Jane watches this. I'm very sorry, Jane. That will be incredibly uncomfortable. Okay, this film. Okay.
Segue, go.
Do you know what else I think about when I'm hard in the bath? This movie. And anyway, she moves in with her psychoanalyst. We won't say his name, we don't need to. She soon discovers that this man isn't telling her the whole truth about himself, and there's explosive consequences. He likes dynamite in the bedroom.
He knows how to use a board egg.
Oh, good heavens. Yep, so it's adapted from the novel Lives of the Twins by Joyce Carol Oates.
I've heard of that.
It's got a French director, Francois Ozon, and
Totally
it was considered for the Palme d'Or, which is, I believe, the winner of the best film at the Cannes Film
Something
Festival.
gold.
Yes, it's a prestigious award. For instance,
Let's give him a bit of ice cream.
3 pints of it. Fucking yes.
To provide food.
coffee flavour. Anyway,
What's second place? Raspberry Ripple Air.
No, raspberry's actually pretty good.
It's pretty B-Tech.
You're B-Tech.
Just because I buy Viennetta.
Never heard of her.
You did.
Yeah, so it looks good. Apparently, it was in cinemas on Valentine's Day in France, I believe. But the Palme d'Or, for perspective, one of my favourite films ever, called Blue is the Warmest Colour. Quite a controversial pick for it to be a favourite film.
Blue's not warm at all.
That's the point. Shut up.
That's controversial. But I thought red was.
It's controversial, but I set fire to things. Yep. So I'm looking forward to that because if it's won the Palme d'Or and it's a very strange, weird, hypersexualized French movie, and Blue is the Warmest Colour is a very hypersexualized French movie, and it's very good. Is that why it's
controversial? I was supposed to ask why it is.
Incredibly, yes, incredibly controversial because of all of the sex scenes. There is something like 15 to 20 minutes worth of sex scenes in it, and they aren't like, let's film their faces.
Alright.
They film nearly everything but their faces.
So that's why I didn't make it big at the box office.
I think it's because it's just like an artsy foreign film that's 3 hours long. That's probably why it didn't.
You need to stop watching these.
Yeah, I know, but I don't watch them all the time.
We don't need to.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, for your own like fresh air and getting vitamin D from sun's sake.
Yeah, it probably would help me. Hereditary. I've said it 4 times. Now we're going to talk about
Runs in the family.
This is the one that I believe is going to be the indie film that is going to sweep the box office. It's been dubbed an exorcist for a new generation.
You should have mentioned it.
You are a piece of shit. Hereditary. It's been hailed as one of the scariest films.
Well, I'm not going to watch it.
To be on the screens in years. And I'm going to watch it. I don't like horror films, but I like good horror films. Like Get Out is a horror film and it scared me, but it's good because I don't like being scared cheaply. I want to shit myself, but in a way that means that, they got me good. Not like, there's a jump scare and I'm soiled. Like, come on, guys, get me good.
I'm going to shit myself. At least make me work for it.
Yep. Basically, it's a family dynamic gone wrong, essentially. Similar to The Exorcist, but I'm not quite sure how. But we're going to find out more. And then when Ellen passes away, who is the grandma?
She comes back and kills everyone.
Pardon? Does she kill? I wasn't. That's not good. I wasn't listening to you when it's literally a 2-way conversation. Sorry, I'm just checking because I don't have my gigs on, so I can't really read it probably. It is the right film.
Does she come back and kill everyone?
I'm not. In a way.
In a way.
Like possession. So
that's not my cup of tea.
Yo, it'll shit you up. So when the grandmother or the matriarch Ellen passes away, her daughter, who is played by Toni Collette, and her family are torn apart by grief. I have her as well. I can't remember where. And begin to unravel a web of dark and dark secrets about their family's history. It premiered at Sundance, and it's the first feature from writer and director Ari Aster.
Sixth Sense.
The Sixth Sense she was in.
Toni Collette.
Does she play the mother in that film?
Lynn Sear?
I have no idea. So it's basically a really scary film, and like from the trailer, it looks like it's tackling a lot of major issues. And it's been called a modern exorcist. It premiered at Sundance, and it got a really good reception. Got a standing ovation at Sundance. That's good. Now this is the one that I am looking forward to. This one is called In the Fade. Film starring Diane Ruger, who is a German actress. She was in Inglourious Bastards and was really, really good in Inglourious Bastards. I don't know her from anything else. It's a German movie because I'm a piece of shit and like foreign cinema.
Covered in paprika, chips, and onion.
Yes, it is, because apparently that's a very German thing. Neve is German, by the way.
Apparently. Kinda.
She just said no, she's not. There we
She was
go.
born on British soil.
She was born on British soil.
I was born in a German hospital.
Neve, stop talking. They can't hear you.
She lived on British soil.
So she plays someone called Katja, which is Katja apostrophe S. Okay. The apostrophe S is there because it's something about her, and I shouldn't have included that in saying her name. I'm a bit. I'm strange. Katja's life is unraveled. Katja is played by Diane Kruger. She's the lead role, obviously. Their life is unravelled with the death of her husband and son in a neo-Nazi bomb attack in Hamburg. Ooh. So this is a jolly one. Take the kids to see this one. She met her Kurdish husband, Nuri, buying hash years back when she was a student.
Really?
What?
Buying hash?
Yes, it's not a good description.
Blame the marriage beanie.
The marriage iguana. Disgraceful behaviour.
They bought one weedy puff.
Yeah, and it is a revenge movie. Because she is trying to avenge when hubby dies, Nuri, it sends her down like this spiral trying to avenge his murder and achieve some kind of personal justice. Cool. The film responds to live and fraught contemporary events. Investigations still ongoing in Germany about police complicity in the activity of the underground and
is it modern day?
Yes.
Yeah.
Completely modern day. And then this is from a review by a guy called Peter Bradshaw, who has reviewed quite a lot of films, and I listen to his reviews quite a lot. Stop gulping. Gulping creeps me out, man. I don't know what it is.
Do it more so you can hear it when you're editing.
Because that's a gulp. You do it. Right, that's a normal gulp. What you've been doing today isn't normal gulping because it sounds like you're choking. Saying things in my family's native tongue. That was a reference.
That was an ongoing joke in Wales as well.
What was?
Where are we going? There's no vowels.
There are no vowels. True. Where there are vowels, this review.
Countdown.
In it. You've got me.
Vowel, please, Bob.
You've sunk my battleship. He says the film unfortunately sidesteps meaningful interrogation of the wider Islamophobic social and political culture to which this relates. He says it's a borderline preposterous liberal drama turning Katja's story into a personal, individualised quest for revenge.
That sounds great. Borderline preposterous liberal drama.
Which basically means, right, you libtard cuck, let's all calm down. It seems like a good revenge movie, and I think that sounds like a bad review from a man who I normally like reviewing. I should have read that. It's a guy called Peter Bradshaw. He's reviewed quite a lot of films, and I usually like what he has to say on films. But here it sort of I haven't seen the film, so we can comment more after it. But it sort of seems like he wanted it to be more about the Islamophobic tendencies in Europe and especially Germany recently. Yeah, and fascist. But he believes that it's far too liberal, which he believes is the left because he might be right wing, which he's wrong. There's fence sitters. So yeah, that's the film that I'm really looking.
That actually does sound really good.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to that one. However, it's German. It's got a lot of risky bits in it.
Is it in German?
Yeah, a little bit.
Subtitled?
Yeah.
Sorry, I sound like watching Isle of Dogs.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Right, now quickly, for the last 2 minutes, I'm going to talk about in news that make you smile. We've got the man from Mali. This guy is an absolute legend. He is the Mali Spider-Man, Mamoudou Gassama, if you don't know this already. Where have you been? Under a rock or in Wales? What's going on?
No, I knew when I was in Wales.
Piece of shit, Dylan. No, you didn't. Stop lying to me, you whore. Anyway, in Paris, he literally climbed up
some balconies,
and because he was just a passerby, and saved this little boy's life. He was 4 years old.
And now all the right-wing racists are like, no, the refugees are doing something good. What are we going to do?
Yeah, they're not happy. So he's truly a hero, said the boy's grandmother.
He is a hero.
Mr. Gassamo has been given citizenship as well.
So he should.
To France. He's met the mayor of France. She gave him...
The mayor of France?
Yes.
All of France has a mayor.
I mean of Paris, sorry. He's met the mayor of...
I think you mean president, sir.
Mayor, yes. He's met him as well. He's met Macron, and I'd forgotten to name the mayor of Paris, not for the whole of France.
Google.
Although it's only a concept, so it can't be hard to be in charge of. And they met, and he's been given an award for bravery, because he's an absolute legend. So Dylan, you know what...
Hidalgo.
Yeah. So, Mamoudou, thank you very much for saving that little boy.
Yes.
You are our hero of the week. People, woo! Clap, Dylan. Right, okay, and that just about brings an end to today's podcast. We really hope you did enjoy it. If you did, make sure to leave a like on the podcast and a comment if you want to join in the conversation. And if you want more podcasty goodness every Tuesday at 5 p.m, make sure you like, subscribe, and click my bell. So don't forget, ring my bell. Goodbye, stay informed.
See ya.